Browning design.
Okay.
Recoil operated.
Right.
And they first started making them in 1908, and they made them up to 1948.
Right.
The 8 was the first variation. Sure. And then the 81.
Yep.
And they made about 125,000 total.
Okay.
You know, in 40 years.
Look at the fat barrel on that. What's going on there? Why is
tip it this way, and you look at the muzzle.
Okay.
The barrel is actually in there.
Okay.
And then there's
That's where the recoil is.
Big coil spring all the way down.
Wow.
That manages the recoil.
Okay.
And controls how the bolt is pushed back, and then how it cycles.
Is that an internal magazine?
Yes,
or is that...
it's fixed.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to load it through the top.
Okay.
And they also, in the day, supplied it with a feeder clip, which would go in these slots here to push down 5 cartridges.
That's very nice. What caliber is it in?
Remington developed these: the 25 Remington, the 30 Remington, 32 Remington, and 35, all rimless, so that they could cycle in the semi-auto.
Wow. I think of, like, when I see a gun like this, I think of the Untouchables or something, you know?
Well,
it's like,
I'll tell you what, the earlier model, the Model 8, is the one that killed Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sheriff Frank Hamner used one, and
okay.
They said it was mostly the guys with the machine guns in the bushes.
Right.
But he popped them each in the head with one of those early on, right when they pulled up right now.
Right.
Okay. When the cartridge goes off, both the barrel and this go rearward.
Okay.
All right. But they stay locked up for a split second in time, and then the bolt actually stays back.
Okay.
As the barrel flies back forward, and it's the barrel flying forward that ejects the cartridge. The shell doesn't go out like that.
Okay.
It dribbles out like this and goes boop, and right typically, right back under your shirt and inside, and then you got this burning hot metal right there. Remington.
Model 81, manufactured in
This one was like 39.
1939.
Yeah.
I was going to say 39 or 40.
Yeah, it's just got a nice patina to it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
How did you end up with it?
I collect these, so I always look for them, and
nice.
I got 3 or 4.
Okay.
They just always fascinated me because they were so unusual.
Chambered in 308. Yeah.
Yep.
Has a AAC muzzle brake on it. This is the Macmillan A5 stock. Has the Accuracy International magazine. The 40X trigger. Has a Badger Ordnance Picatinny rail with 20 MOA built into it, and Badger Ordnance steel rings, scope rings, and an M308 Nikon scope. The gun has been Cerakoted in OD green, and a friend of mine helped me paint that scope up in camouflage with an airbrush. It also has the larger bolt handle.
These are the groups. They're all touching, right?
This was at 100 yards, 5 shots of IMR 4064, 43.9 grains, 168 grain bullet.
There's a unique thing about the safety on this, right?
Yes.
What is it?
It's from the design was from the 1967 sniper rifle from the 700 that Remington made. With a custom barrel M24 11.25 twist. It's 20 inch. It's HS Precision stock, 40X trigger, custom bolt handle with the Leopold Mark IV. I think that's, I remember, to 8 to 25. Couldn't remember the power on it.
Right.
8 to 25. The rings are welded to the base. This is an Iron Brigade Armory.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Setup.
You got a great group going at 300 with this earlier, with the 168 Manx Kings?
Yeah. Went down for a week of training at Blackwater.
And they were shooting these at what range?
1,000.
1,000 yards?
Yeah.
It's a Browning High Power. Came with a mag where it holds 13 shells, 13 cartridges, and it's got Fabrique Nationale in Belgium, at Herstal, Belgium. The value of this is probably $2,300 right now.
Okay.
He's got a holster that goes with it. He says even the holster would go for about 250 bucks.
It's nickel plated.
My father had a nickel plated.
Right.
When about in 1970, he had a nickel plated.
Right.
Never shot the gun when he got here in the States.
Okay.
First time it was shot was last year.
Okay.
I brought it to a gunsmith. He cleaned it all up for me, shot it, made sure it was working, and since then I've been shooting it.
Nice. You say that that's probably one of Remington's better ideas as of lately?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a classic design. They're really reliable, and they're a lot of
Nice.
knockdown power.
At 9 o'clock, just to the left of the
Okay.
orange circle.
Wow. That's tremendous. Wow, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.